Live. And we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to another incredible live trading stream. We're here at the New York Session Market Open. It's your host, Roy Dunya, co-founder of Chart Addicts. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. And also a reminder, if you like the stream and you guys want to check out more of our stuff, hit chartaddictsfx.com. Link is in the description. This live stream is sponsored by the FX Summit 2024 conference, the #1 conference for investors, traders, and crypto lovers worldwide. All right, so we're here at the New York Market Open. Consumer sentiment drops in 8 minutes. It's been a very slow week when it comes to news, but the market movement has been very predictable and honestly just very clean. Today, expecting the same thing, but obviously on Fridays, I'm a bit more cautious. As part of my trading plan, I only trade Fridays if I see something that jumps off the page. I'm not looking for these maybe opportunities, well, I'll take a try on this kind of trades. I'm only looking for trades that I can really justify to myself. Because when you make money on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and give it back on Friday, it's the worst feeling to sit with over the weekend, where you really could have made $8,000, but one trade cost you 5 grand, one little mistake cost you 5 grand, and now you're sitting with 3 grand instead of 8. And there's nothing that hurts more. You got to sit with that all weekend, and you can't do anything about it. So protecting your profits at the end of the week, big key. Now, if you're already down, the last thing you want to do is dig yourself a deeper hole on a Friday, correct? So make sure you guys are keeping in mind not just the quantitative and the financial aspect of trading, but also the psychological impacts, because you want to be able to be sharp next week. You don't want to be carrying baggage with you going into the next trading week because of bad decisions you made this week. Okay, so a bit more cautious today on Fridays. Consumer sentiment drops in 7 minutes. I do have a few trade ideas lined up. You are using enhanced encryption? What the fuck does that mean? Yo, did somebody just hack my shit? Can you guys see this message right here or not? So, huh. Yeah, make sure to hit like and subscribe, y'all. I see you guys. See you guys here in the chats. I know you guys missed us, right? I know I've been gone for a while, but your boy's back, full motion, funny as ever. I am here visiting family, so I might be more quiet than usual, but anything can happen on this live stream. I might just turn it up, start getting fucking rambunctious for no reason. They're like, oh, somebody told me, they wrote in, they're like, oh, you use curse words because you don't have a good vocabulary and you're just using the filler words. And I'm like, no, I'm like a good chef. I'm putting them both together, right? Didn't I just say fucking rambunctious? I don't think those two words have ever been put next to each other. I might have been the first one. You guys might have just witnessed history, right? So instead of writing in talking about this and that, you should say thank you, right? We all got to witness history right now. Are we looking to respect this level of resistance? I'm looking to respect women and myself. All right. I don't know what you're on right now, but I'm here to stay dialed in, my boy. I'm sorry, man. It's early. Came back from this run. It's raining and whatnot. I'm trying to keep myself occupied. Um, get into it. What's happening in 5 minutes? Consumer sentiment. In 5 minutes, 5 minutes will have passed, my friend. It's exactly what will happen. 5 60-second intervals in a row. Unbelievable. Like, Roy, what are we looking for? Where's the trade? Hey, hey, VIP notes. Hey, there's gonna be so many questions. Roy, why are you on the 5 minute? There's gonna be a lot of questions here. Now, let's keep in mind some context, higher time frame stuff. And I'll do this on NQ. I join the futures wave. All right. I'm bought and sold, everybody. I sold my soul. I'm on the futures side now. Put CFDs off to the side for now. At least just between us. All right. Let's go ahead and go top bottom here. 4 hour. Oh, we're getting close. Body to wick. We're out here. making love to this level, damn near. This thing is way too close. This thing is so close to that 886. Bro, fam, that candle might get me too'd for being this close. This is crazy. This thing might catch a lawsuit. Just breathing on this 88.6. All right, so you guys know the deal. You get a model right next to a daily zone. All right, so you already see that indication, right? That direction right here. So you got boom, and then right into the liquidity zone before it drops. So I am seeing that push down. Am I gonna buy it? Or sorry, am I gonna sell it just because it's gonna make that move down? No, no shot. Man, these charts so ugly, bro. Why are you missing so much data? What charts have you guys been using for NQ? Any specific brokers that have a pretty good feed or no?
I use CME really.
CME? Oh, that's
Yeah,
probably
they all are little for futures you're talking about, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're all a little kind of funky and have some missing parts to it and stuff, but it's just something I kind of learned to deal with.
Man, crazy. These guys can't even do
Yeah.
their job. You can't even just your whole job is to provide price quotes, price discovery, and put it on a chart. It's like, bro, you're doing half your job. Like, imagine if you're like, oh, boss, I submitted half my report. There's a bunch of holes in it, like Swiss cheese. He's like, oh, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to provide customers. What the fuck, bro? You
I've
got
noticed
one
that
job.
with futures, they do have a lot of missing pieces, and I just thought it was part of it. I don't know why.
No, dude. Well, I mean, there really isn't enough trading data, I guess, to provide that real-time feed. I think options, you'll have a bit of a better feel for it, and then just spot trading, because you can just look at the spot price. But when it comes to futures, the futures price and futures contracts and getting those in, and there's also same day expiry and next day expiry contracts and all these different things, they're probably having a hard time just getting accurate pricing. Now, why do I have the 886 drawn like this? The fuck was I thinking? All right. Oh, I'm so confused. Not in that sense. Not like what is happening, but pretty good chance this thing goes bearish today. All right, we all see that move out. Not bearish, but I mean have a deeper retracement back down to one of these lower levels, probably closer to 120, like back to these lows or these lows. All right, let's get in here. Are we looking to respect? But when's the next master class? It's going to be late June. NQ is the shit. Did FTMO boot you yet? Uh, for other reasons. All right, might have gone a bit too heavy on that account, and let's just say made a few bad choices there. But it's all good. I'm already moved on. Apex, buying a bunch of challenges at 80% off, copy trading them together, using 0.1% risk on the master account, and then basically risking a total of 1% across all the accounts, just to make a 2 to 1 or a 2.5 to 1. Um, this is the only thing I want to do. This is where I'm at. Marlon, oh shit, we got Marlon in the house. He said CME. What's up, bro? Alfonso, good morning, brother. Says swimming with the sharks. TGI Friday, typical Florida day, 3:05. Well, I'm in the DMV right now. I'm in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Okay, I'm in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Oh, here's that pullback we're looking for. Let me see what we can do here. Oof, that consumer sentiment number coming in quick. Major miss in consumer sentiment. But this is preliminary consumer sentiment, which is an early estimate, by the way. So this is not the final number. and final numbers will show themselves when it comes to sales and corporate earnings. So I'm thinking this. So this might just be a scalp. Might sort of get like a move like this. And then if it wants to drop, I think it'll hit the top of the range and drop. So I think at least we can capture this move, this sort of deal. I do want it to come back and test the lows right here at 180 before I enter. As you guys know, look at the difference here. So if I entered this trade, well, let's go to the negative 27. If I enter this trade when it comes back down to retest, that's 2.7 to 1 R. So if I'm risking $1,000, I'll make $2,700 back. If I enter at this wick here, that's 1.8 R. So from 2.7 down to 1.8. And if I chase it and get wherever price is now, because I don't want to quote unquote miss a trade, it goes from 2.7 R down to 1.3, which is just stupid. Okay, so I'm waiting for that pullback down, and then ideally we can get a bit lower. All right, ideally we can get an entry just a little bit lower here at 3.5. So this would be the tester entry right here. Now let me do the continuation model might quick. If I go here, we did just retest the 61 here on the flip side. So will we come back down to the zone? Right here, super scalping today. Technically, it's still the same charts overall, right? Yeah, it is. Because they're all just based on the NASDAQ 100 spot price, like the actual stocks, the actual index that they have. The fact that you're trading a futures contract on top of it, or you're trading a CFD contract on top of it, it's all referencing the same exact index, which is the NASDAQ 100, the top 100 stocks in the NASDAQ stock exchange. Said in your area, the DMV, which you got fucking you own this area? So this is your area, you own the DMV? Well, I would shot pause. Shy Glizzy might have you beat who else? Yeah, a lot of people here from the DMV. The president, Joe Biden. He said probably UJ is going to give a good chance. Let me see. Well, I really don't want to miss this trade, so I'm gonna actually put an alert right here. Just to make sure that we ain't missing these trades. It's already on my watch list. Add alert. Okay. Let's go around to Bell real quick. Let's see what looks like gold is in profit. Oh, magnets don't lie. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I gotta keep myself in check. Magnets don't lie. Super secret magnet indicator. Can't find it anywhere else. My God. Through all the drawdown, through all the trials and tribulations, the super secret magnet indicator, undefeated, undisputed. Well, slightly defeated, but undisputed. That part's guaranteed. Heavyweight champion of Forex and gold. 23.53 got tapped. Did we get tapped perfectly? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's insanity. You guys see the zone got tapped right here at 23.53. We're not going to sit here and pretend that that didn't happen. We're not going to sit here and pretend that 2400 is not on the table. We're not going to sit here and pretend like this break and retest wasn't absolutely masterful here. What are we talking about right now? First zone, second zone, third zone, all the way up here at 24.30. You guys heard it here first. It's been damn near 2 months looking at this trade. All right. US30 is up and away. This one never really hit that second entry, but that's gone. Where's UJ? UJ super secret magnet indicator. Does the strategy work on every pair on every time frame? Why does the dictionary keep coming up? I can spell. I know exactly what the definition is of this. This is greatness. That's the definition of this. This is just absolute greatness. Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. Got a little bit hyped. Super secret magnet indicator, best in the world, guaranteed, hands down. Walter, Walter, you asking all the wrong questions, brother. You don't find the magnet finds you. You understand? Let that one ruminate for a little bit. Yeah, yeah, we've expanded the vocabulary. We're using words like ruminate now. Okay, I'm gonna teach you guys real, real vocab. We're gonna do an SAT vocab on these streams from now on. We're doing fundamentals. I'm throwing random words out. All right, who wants to get reprimanded today? Send you to the. It's a new way of saying I'm gonna send your dumb ass to the gulag. All right. You and Schmiegel from fucking Lord of the Rings, you guys in the fucking gulag together, making best friends, playing bingo cards. But now I'm just going to say that you'll be reprimanded for any, let's say, unsavory behavior, right? We could say that. Instead of saying that this is crazy what's happening over there in Israel, we could say it's a calamity because, right? Having a extensive vocabulary is cool. Everyone's like, oh, being a fucking mouth drooler is being a mouth breather. This is the way to go, Roy. Right? Ignorance is bliss. No, no. Having extensive vocabulary makes you cool. Not being a fucking one-trick pony. You understand? So I'm gonna be throwing out big ass words. Use your context clues. If you can't figure it out, I don't know. That's what the subtitles are for. Said Apex Trader is the wave. He said DMV. Why you retracted the statement, Rain? Two Step is tuning in from YouTube today. Two Step, I appreciate that, but running up the views. And while you guys are here, throw a like and subscribe. Why? Because it'd be dope, right? Imagine we had 100,000 subscribers. Imagine that. All right. Well, you don't have to imagine it. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, and we're one step closer. Isn't that crazy how that works? It's called manifesting reality. All right. Price is coming back into this retest zone. I'm going to put in a tester entry first. I'm going to put in a tester entry first. I just want to see price come back and retest this zone here around 175 to 180 and then enter that trade. Also, I'm about to close out of this tab here. I ain't doing no free commercials this year. No more free commercials this year. All right. If there's any brands out there listening, watching, and enjoying this stream, because I know that you're probably sitting at your desk answering customer service requests for the prop firm or broker that you work for, but you're on this stream trying to make money so you can quit that job. And I understand it, and I'm here for you. All right. But I'm not doing any more free promotions. When I hear FTMO damn near owes me, I don't know how much at this point, just for all the free promotion I've been doing over the years. Hugo's Way. Hugo's Way probably owes me God knows how much money from just telling people about it over the years, just using the platform. No more, right? Hashtag know your worth 2024. What does the magnet do? Roy with the toy, brother, that's strike two. I'm just going to skip strike one, go straight to strike two. The word reprimanded is getting brought right back up into the conversation, Steve. You get one more. You got not even one more. You get half a message. All right. Don't ever do that again. He said gold is retracing. What a crazy concept. Markets retrace. Gosh, this is news to me. And they never taught me that on babypips.com. All right. What's up? Any suggestion for copy traders? I will once I've used this one enough to feel comfortable with it and to be able to actually and to give an opportunity for another copy trader to swoop in and see if they can maybe give us something custom and maybe try to get in our good favors. So if there's a copy trading software platform out there that wants to hook us up and show us a pretty good platform, go ahead and throw that out there. Vincent, hit up the chat, the VIP chat, and then we'll throw in a few suggestions in there. Okay. No rejection, no entry. I need to see the market reject, respect, and retest the zone. Understood? Respect, reject, and retest the zone. Also, appreciate you guys for all the support on YouTube. YouTube has gone absolutely ballistic. I get it. Whoa, whoa. Yo, chill. I appreciate all the support. As we were at 40, I think 45,000 subscribers about a month ago. Now we're sitting at damn near 57,000. Okay. That's a big jump. I can barely do math, but I can do that much math. That's called we're up. So I appreciate you guys for all the support for real. And congratulations on investing in yourself. All the content that we drop is really for educational purposes. So really, there's three things. There's three reasons why people watch content. Yes, I'm keeping my eye on the trade, but if this thing is not going to respect the zone, then I'm not going to enter. So just wait. No retest, no rejection, no entry. Now go ahead and hit this double bottom here at the 886. I might put in a tester entry right here. Not might, I will. I show you guys how this would look. Let me enter this on my phone real quick. Give this a bit more room. TP1 is going to be right here at 18,191. So about 20 points. And then the next TP above that would be another 20 to 25 points. All right, even if it's bearish, I still want to see a rejection back up. And then if it wants to drop, it can drop from there. But just a straight line drop, all we have to do is when in doubt, zoom out, get onto the higher time frames, and then we can find an opportunity at one of the lower levels. But as I was saying, I appreciate all the support here. Wait, let me fix this level on my phone. I'm trying to multitask. But I appreciate all the support on the channel. Tons of new subscribers. If you're a new subscriber to the channel, welcome. If you're not a new subscriber, congratulations, you got in early. All right. It's like buying a stock early. So for sure, bro. Thanks. Dope. He said, where can I get that magnet? Walter, you never cease to amaze me, brother. I said, you never cease to amaze me. You should win an award for this. All right. Yeah, it looks like bears are going to take over. If we break this support here at 150, then we're headed all the way back down to the 100s, like the 110. Probably even lower than that. Yeah, this thing could really pull back. This is the only buy I'm going to take. If we break through these levels, I'm honestly just going to have to wait for the market to break below the 100 before looking for buys again. Just because the market action is just so, it's really choppy. Really choppy here. Like we really could correct this entire bullish run. We could correct it back down to this level, just kind of like as a Friday thing. So I am keeping that in mind, and I know that the higher we get and the more aggressive the market is, the closer we are to a retracement. If the market is getting close to a daily resistance level, the higher we climb into that zone, the more likely we are to get that big correction, like one of these big corrections. Just one of these corrections that kind of corrects this big 1 hour impulsive move. That's on the table. For now, we're in this scalp entry with a solid rejection. And I'm talking really choppy because I'm really trying to do this on my phone too and move this level. But we are good. Got it done. 70. Okay. So a tester entry is typically smaller than a normal position size. It's typically like a quarter, like a 25% of your total position size, maybe even a bit less. And that's in case the market continues to drop to a more attractive level that kind of make a double bottom. You still have some ammo to enter. And if it doesn't, and it just drops in one candle and just kicks you out of the trade, it's a minor loss, not really a big deal, and you don't have to sort of it's inconsequential. You guys like that one? Inconsequential. It's new on the platform. I'm enjoying the work, but wait till I start throwing out roasts. Wait till I start throwing out roasts. But then again, I'm also trying to be a changed man, right? I'm trying to what is it called? Reappropriate my energy in the more constructive places. You guys understand? The trading part I basically have down like to a science. No, literally to a science. We got a formula for the trading now. Um, but I am trying to keep it all under control. I want you guys' help. All right. Don't instigate me. Because there's a couple messages in the chat. I read them. I just respond. You guys think I'm thinking about this stuff? Someone says, "Yo, Roy with the toy," like this dude did in the chat. It's instinctual for me. That one made me uncomfortable, right? He's gonna get called out. I don't plan this stuff. right? So this it's a give and get. To give and get, right? This dude, Roy Chung, I saw your name come up in the masterclass. First thought came into my head. This town's not big enough for the both of us. There's only room for one, right? I can't help it, people. This is just how it works. You get the good with the bad. You want to have, you want to be a trading savant and have all these incredible things. The world's largest trading conference, global partners, multinational, incredible. It comes with a few glitches, right? I'm gonna let it loose sometimes. You guys want the truth and the honesty. Yeah, you're gonna get some unsavory opinions every once in a while. It happens. Okay. Crazy. I was on the masterclass bonus call yesterday, had a bunch of folks saying they joined the masterclass because I'm over here roasting on the streams. First off, get that checked, right? Hire a professional for that one. I'm still trying to piece it together. Everyone's like, well, Rui, it makes a lot of sense. People like the entertainment and they're making money. No, it doesn't make any fucking sense. You tell me for 4 years, I'm out here cracking the code to trading and giving out all this free value, and I should have just been roasting more people. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make no. But I know a lot of entertainment channels that I follow. The three reasons that you watch content or consume anything. Number one, for entertainment. Number two, and this is not in any specific order, it depends on your goals. Number one is entertainment. Number two is education. And number three is inspiration. That's it. And you don't sign up for a masterclass because of the entertainment. Usually you do it because of the education. So I'm sitting here like, what the fuck just happened? It was a lot of people that said the same thing. If you guys can just explain that psychology to me, I'll be indebted to you. I'm trying to figure this shit out for myself. Okay. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the links in the description if you're a real one. For the rest of y'all, we're sitting here in drawdown and I'm talking faster because this drawdown got me sort of in this, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, now I'm not in drawdown anymore. We're in this break even, but I want to see a legit rejection here, and we don't really seem to be getting anything reliable. Massive wick rejection on the 4 hour. That is not looking good. We're closing back below the 88.6. All we need is for the market to hit that first take profit zone at 191. I'm securing partial profits and protecting the trade. And then basically, yeah, I think TP2 is a possibility if we can get this move back up to the top of the range before it drops. I think that that's to be expected too. So I'm still holding on for this opportunity here. Clearly, this thing's got other plans. All right, higher time frame 88.6, just one. That sucks. There it is. Daily 886. Let's be real. Buying into the 88.6 is also pretty reckless. Probably not the best move here. We're gonna clean it up and go and look at a clean chart. Oh, I might have to stay on the 4 hour for this one. So just from a 4 hour standpoint, you guys see this wick right here. This represents that floor. Okay. And then we have another pretty high probability zone at 170. So it's either going to come and create like a double bottom wick here on the higher time frames and then just wick right back up, or it's going to break down and give a full retracement all the way down to one of these deeper levels. The reason I'm usually more careful on Fridays, and let me explain this. If you've been making money on the buy side this whole time, and then you try to force buys today, and you're going to give back a lot of the money you made on the buy side, which is kind of what I've seen on Fridays. So when I'm saying be more cautious and don't try to catch the falling knife and all these different things, I'm not trying to be overly cautious. All right. I'm just trying to give you guys from my experience, if it will take more money from you in one candle than you would have made in 20 trades on the way up. You have to keep risk management as a priority, and obviously don't really force these opportunities. We just tried for one. Stop loss got hit on my CFD account. Stop loss got hit probably on every account. And really, it was kind of, I did ignore the signs. Let's be real. This is one and then two. Ah, I deserve that one. That's all good. Was a tester entry. Your boy's rock solid, still sharp, still locked in, and looking for these next opportunities. I'm gonna give myself one more trade for today. Because even if I put in another tester entry, if I catch a 2 to 1 or a 3 to 1, I'm gonna make the money back on this loss here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. There's no way. Oh my God. What is it? 1020? Let's see the R&R on this. 4.6, 3.5 from the current price. Yeah, I'm launching another one. Let me adjust these levels here for you guys. Let me do this. I'm ambidextrous. I got this on the right. I got my mouse on the right hand, and then I got my phone on my left hand. Look at this. 3 to 9, almost a 3 to 1 R from that current price. This one is a bit risky. Not even a bit. This is a pretty risky trade. Please make sure that you guys have a trading plan that you're abiding by. If these trades are not part of your trading plan, don't just fire them off because I'm doing it. Okay. I've been doing this long enough and I have a different risk tolerance than just about anybody here. I'm willing to lose the trades that I take. If I put my money behind it, it means like the decision process I went through is, am I willing to lose money if this trade goes the wrong way? My answer is yes. Why? Because to be honest, am I going to wait for 2 or 3 hours for the market to fully retrace after this trade? No. I'm just going to be off for the day. So if I'm on here, the market has given me a good risk and reward opportunity. I see the 88.6 get retested again, and the model is fully played out and closed back below the lows. This is an opportunity that I'm willing to lose money on. If I have to justify this to myself after market closure and say, Roy, why would you take that trade? Did it make sense? Would I be able to justify this one? Truthfully, yes. So I'm firing it off. Okay. That's how the decisions you got to make, right? It's the decisions you got to make. Asia low to London high, 88. London low. It was London low to London high. Really, it was London. Sorry, London low to London is fucking London low to New York high. Let me show you this. The low of London to the high of New York. I did go wick to wick though. Okay. If I went body to wick, we're still double bottom right here. All right. I just want to see that 180 get tapped. 180 gets tapped. I'm protecting the trade, taking partials and letting the rest ride. Yeah, that UJ trade buzzing. So 145, 172. That's about 25 points, 27 points. That was the loss on the first one. The TP, the first take profit here is about 30. Oh my God. All right. After this trade, I'm calling it a day. I know we're at the higher time frame sell zones, and I know that buying into it is a bit risky, but price usually does not get to the sell zone and then on a dime just turn around. Typically, you'll have the market playing in this range before you have a major drop. And so that's why I'm just not expecting the straight line down. Not because it can't happen. Obviously, it happens, but it's more likely that the market will create some sort of double top pattern, will play in a consolidation range before making a sustained drop. So that's why I'm willing to bet on that correction back up versus expecting the straight line down, just based on which one is more likely. Come liquidate sellers makes sense. Yep. Asia low to London high. I have mine from Asia low. I don't usually trade Fridays. You'll probably save yourself a lot of money not trading today, brother. Let's just be real. I lost the first tester. I got the second tester in, but I'm thinking of even cutting the tester in half and just letting the rest ride up. But I accepted the risk when I took the trade, man. I'm just gonna let this thing ride. If it doesn't work out, so be it. You guys have seen enough of the live streams. Well, some of you guys are new, but a lot of you have seen enough of the live streams to know one losing trade or two losing trades means nothing. It takes one winner to make up for two or three, horrible, horrible trades. Just the way it is. The low of the A is still valid. Alfonso, for sure it is. It is. AMG, good to see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know if you have any questions, anything about fundamentals. Let's go through the consumer sentiment report. Again, preliminary consumer sentiment. Drop by the University of Michigan, right? They got the best schools, right? Okay. All right, that was a quick jab at Michigan. But also, consumer data should really be driven by the top consumer banks. Like Bank of America and JP Morgan have more consumer accounts than any other platform in the world. So they have, especially for Americans. So they have people's loan data, their savings accounts, checking accounts, all that information. That's who I'd prefer to trust when it comes to consumer sentiment surveys to see how people are spending their money, or credit card providers, which I think are an even better indication of consumer sentiment, consumer spending. All right, y'all, I'm cutting this trade. I am cutting this trade. If it flips back bullish, so be it. I'm cutting this trade and I'm closing. I'm closing out on my phone here. Well, that was too quick. Man, yeah. Bing, bing, bing. I had this one coming. I deserve that. All good. So here's the lows of the previous zone. Right here. Go. I gotta keep my ass on the 30 minutes or higher until it's time to enter. That's one zone right here. Where does my toolbar keep going? Right here. And by the way, yes, it's retesting today. Am I going to be buying it up next week? Without a fucking doubt. Nothing economically right now is giving me any trouble except for potentially these large institutions getting so worried about the potential of no rate cuts this year, and then just starting a market panic and a temper tantrum. Not because they think that the economy is going to crash because of it, but they're going to start a temper tantrum just to put pressure on Jerome Powell to cut rates. That's the only real thing that I'm concerned about this year on the bearish side. Man, these were the sells I was looking for all week. Hesitated and didn't get in. Yeah, they're at the fucking look at NQ right here. Right at the 886.
So funny.
Yeah. I mean, at least you didn't. I mean, did you take the buys or no? Or you sit this one out? Because if you sat this one out, at least you didn't make any money. Or at least you didn't lose any money. Missing a trade is feels horrible, especially when you've been waiting a long time. But losing a trade is horrible. You understand? Feeling like you missed a trade feels bad. Actually, losing a trade, there's a physical consequence to it. There's a ramification there called losing money. You understand? So don't let the psychological delusions of trading kind of trick you into being like, oh, missing the trade feels just as bad. As I used to ask people, which one would you rather have? You waited all week for a trade and it goes without you, or you took a trade and you lost? And they're like, I waited all week and the trade went without me. Now, I understand because you're beating yourself up because it's a decision that you could have made, but you hesitated or there's some. So there's like a personal sort of like, damn, I could have been better, sort of self-reprimanding behavior. But losing money is real. Like it really doesn't get. That's basically it. So there's real things. Oh my God. If this thing flips back, I'm goaded and I'm a clown. I'm goaded because I had the right idea the first time, but I'm a clown because I didn't stick to my analysis. I'm trading a little bit lazy today. It happens. I'm still wondering if I will ever make money in Forex. What makes you say you won't make money in Forex? What have you been doing up until this point that you're not making money in Forex? And let's be clear, there's probably a lot of new traders on the stream today. You're gonna lose. You're gonna have losing days, right? This is part of the program. If you can't accept having negative days, then this is not the game for you. You're playing a whole different game in your head than what's in front of you. But your job is to play your system to the best of your ability when you can, to follow as many of the rules as you can when you can, and then over time you'll make money. So for example, if I lost that $850 today, but I made $2,700 on Tuesday, it's horrible. No one wants to lose $800 on a Friday. Nobody. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care how big your account is. No one wants to lose money, correct? But if my winning days are three times larger or four times larger, I'm okay. And so if you don't have a system that will allow you to lose small and win big, you need to readjust your system. You need to learn a positive system that can work. Um, 'Cause that's the only way you're going to be able to get off that hamster wheel. Said I have lost and blew an account. Okay, well, was it all your money in that account? Did you put all your eggs in one basket? He said longs at 246, risky trade. Marlon said 246. Yeah, brother. I just tried that one, kind of jumped out a bit early. Dude, these charts are completely different. Is it just me? Yo, no wonder. Wait a second. Is the NQ chart late? Oh, hold on. Did
Oh,
we?
you're not logged in really into trade on Tradeovate through TradingView. So you see at the top where there's a D next to it, it shows it's delayed.
Oh. Oh. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah. So it's delayed. So you just got to log into your
Yo,
Tradeovate
son.
account on TradingView.
Oh my God, bro. I'm about to get off the stream, dude. This is, oh my, I feel so
Trust me,
fucking
when I first
stupid.
started using the futures account, I did the exact same thing.
Nah, dude. This is so stupid. This will get somebody killed, bro. This will
Yeah.
get somebody killed. Oh my, because that means this next candle is about to just fucking rip down. I was like, dude, did we find a glitch where we can arbitrage both prices? And then no, literally these people are just being fucking cheapos. How the fuck does the Chicago Mercantile Exchange need subscription revenue for? The hell are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bro, that's like Ball and Donald Trump taking dollars from y'all. That's the Kanye West line, right? That's like, what the fuck you need my money for, bro? Leave me alone. My old university calls me, says, "Oh, we need your donations." Bitch, for what? Y'all got an endowment fund the size of goddamn, you know, that you pay no taxes on. The fuck you need my $40 donation for? What is wrong with y'all? Why does the CME group need an $11 subscription? These people are shameless. You're telling me you're the market of markets? One of the largest exchanges on God's green earth? You about to charge me a subscription just to get the accurate price feed 10 minutes? 10-minute difference? So I just hopped on a buy. I wouldn't do it personally. I'm not doing it. I took the sell at 232, closed at 154. Good stuff, Josh. You got your bag in. Yeah, the fake down, fake up should have been the tell. I'm literally just asleep at the wheel, I guess. And I guess this is a consequence, by the way, as a big learning lesson, because obviously we're not just going to leave this here as a, oh, whoop, this is another losing day. We got to take some real takeaways here. When I've been trading all week and I'm sort of already involved in that rhythm of the market. Right? It's been respecting all the different zones. I'm seeing how the behavior is all week. I'm a way more effective later in the week. When I haven't traded all week, I've been flying around. Now I'm here sort of visiting family, focus on other things. And I jump on a Friday and I just start, I try to take a few opportunities for the sake of trading on the Fridays. Clearly, I'm not going to find the best trades, not really going to respect my plan. You guys see how that goes? So, um, obviously, I made the decisions today. I'm not going to sit here and blame a busy week or whatever it is. I do blame the fact that I really should have just, I've already been absent all week. I could have just called it one more day. But I wanted to get on here and shoot the shit. And by doing so, you know, made a few bad decisions. Now by the way, whoever was looking for that pullback here to the 130 from the Asia lows, I'm not going to take this, but this is the trade I should have waited for because we had the model come in and drove us right into the perfect zone. This is what I should have waited for if I was going to put a tester entry and risk it. Not saying that the market isn't going to keep blowing through, because on a Friday, if it's already blowing through two, three, four entry possibilities, chances are it's trying to trap buyers at these zones, trying to get people to catch the falling knife, and just going to keep ripping to the downside. So after two losses, I'm personally on the sidelines. But if I had been a bit smarter, I think I could have just waited for this trade and given myself this opportunity and this opportunity down here, which would have been a bit, obviously, a bit more preferable or preferable. Who fucking knows? Some linguist is in here in the chat. He's like, well, actually, I know. Damn. If this thing flies, man, I'm gonna have to do some serious back testing because when I break my rules is the only time where I force myself to sit down and do a significant amount of back testing and journaling. And that's why I really don't like losing. It's really not for the money. And I don't even care if I lose and I followed my plan. It's the days where I didn't follow my plan, win or lose. Because the only way I stop myself from breaking rules is I have to do the most, what I would say, the thing that I hate the most, which is sitting down and reviewing a losing trade and staring at it in the face. So I try to do things that suck when I break my rules. I'm gonna have to do one of those today, but that's fine. More learning opportunities. It is what it is. I did small on my futures account just because I've sidelined so many. I'm sick of missing. I know, but that's a problem, brother. Better to miss a trade than to chase one. Because then you chase the one that ends up losing, and then you kind of go into that, you know. Should have just, I mean, the rule is Asia low. A lot of rules that I had personally broken today. Fake out down, broke that rule. 88.6 on the daily, broke that rule. Okay, I have this rule. If I go some days without trading, I come back and have to spend 1 to 3 days just observing and getting back in tune with the rhythm. 100%. If I take a long break, Josh, like a month, dude, I'll give it a whole week of just watching. But today, you know, I think the streams have something to do with it, but I'm also not going to sit here and blame the live streams. Like it's on me. Maybe a more deliberate morning routine today, especially on days where I've taken a break to spend an extra like 30 minutes to an hour on the charts before really catching that rhythm. But at the end of the day, yo, I accepted the risk. I'm probably going to be a bit more upset about this trade flying and then me having burnt up my ammo and not taking the trade. I'm probably going to kind of be more upset about that than anything, but that's trading. Yeah, never, if you miss a bunch of trades and you're like, fuck it, the next time it gets here, I'm going to enter. That's how you get drawn into the duck, duck, goose. All right, you get duck, duck. All right, the next time it hits that support, I'm getting in. You get duck, duck, goose right here. And then this is the one where you're like, I'm betting my house on it. I've sidelined so many trades. You're like, fuck. So always good to get in earlier. Let's go TP 1, 2, and 3 here real quick. Oh, who knew? Just following the rules of the strategy would work. What a wild concept here. All right, let's show the TP 1, 2, and 3. So here's TP 1, 167. Go ahead and flip that up. I'm still shocked. Anybody, yo, is it just me? Am I the only person that's just taken aback at the CME group trying to charge a subscription to get the 10-minute delay taken off? Are these people out of their fucking mind? Or I just have to sign in with a Trade Evade account, right? Like I don't have to pay for the thing, but my God, what type of the cheapos is this? Oh my God. All right, here's the two take profit zones. 18,200. I'm just gonna round up. It's gonna be easier to remember here. And then we have 18,167. All right, and we're heading up there. This one kind of hurts. What I remind myself in these moments is I can't get mad because I made a stupid decision. It's like if I didn't want to deal with the consequences of a stupid choice, don't make a stupid choice, like closing early. So I gotta reap what I sowed. It is what it is. Trading is a tough sport, y'all. It's like combat sports. Losing a fight is one of the worst feelings in the absolute world because not only did you just lose, which no one likes to do, you just got beat up, which also sucks. Okay. But winning a fight is one of the most exciting feelings in the entire world. And it's the same with trading. Don't let the lows get to you, right? Lose with grace, win with humility. Lose with grace, win with humility. That's what I try to remind myself because the emotional response is always going to be the same. It's God damn it, right? What the fuck? How did this happen? This is not good. Then you just remind yourself, oh, I'm a specimen of human performance. One losing day doesn't mean shit because I look at trading in terms of months, quarters, and years. I'm not here to trade for today. I'm here to trade for the long term. I am going to be the best trader that I can possibly be. And if I allow emotions to take over, then I'm not going to learn jack shit from this experience. So let me take myself out of this picture. Let me humble my own self and be like, I don't really fucking matter in this game. So what can I take away so I can be more effective? And my takeaway was don't burn your chips early. Um, Wait an hour after the market open. Really, it's follow the fucking rules, right? Asia low, waiting an hour after market open. The fake down was down. The 88.6 was at the sell zone. Guys, am I just a clown? But also, let me turn this back on y'all, right? Because if I got three fingers pointed at myself, there's also one pointed at y'all. So I'm gonna fucking make sure you know. There's 720 something trained killers on this call, on the Zoom chat. I'm talking for the VIP guys. There's trained assassins, real killers. I sat here and asked, anyone see anything different? There was Josh said something. I think two people said something. I'm talking about Josh Luna said something. Everybody else, right? This is how I avoid a little bit of the responsibility here. I got trained assassins. So I did say Asia Low. Look, all right, Josh, you want to fucking cook? You want a birthday cake, bro? Fuck. All right, I'm sorry. I'm just being a little you know how it is. So I joined the call late, but I waited. Jensen, yeah, fuck it, nice. Oh, I was gonna tell you not to cross the street and get hit by the car, but I told you after you got hit. Thanks, dude. Jensen, what an upstanding guy. You just pat yourself on the back. Your family's proud. All right, all right. I'm done. I'm done being petty. All right, man. I mean, what's a couple just a couple flesh wounds, a couple losses, right? Get your blood running, get your heart pumping a little bit. You didn't click the walk button before crossing the street, brother. Oh my God. You know that thing doesn't fucking work. I'm sitting here. Does it work? Does it not? Oh my God. The thing has got malaria on it. I don't want to touch it. Oh, so many things crossed my mind before I crossed that street. This guy's trying to hit me with why did the chicken cross the road? You're Jensen, just fucking save it. All right. Save it for the kids. All right. I don't want to fucking hear it. Said, oh yeah, I could have saved you from that artillery shell that was coming in, but I don't know. I figured you knew when you were just standing there in the face of that artillery shell coming in. Because I just thought I assumed that you knew when you saw it, when you were just standing there in the face of that danger. Oh my God. He said, I just lost everything, my family savings, my wife and mine's. Oh Lord have mercy. I really hope you're not being serious. The platform got frozen very, in all sincerity, the broker is not the issue. Trailing stop could have helped me if you get in earlier. Well, I mean, Ayo day, you're taking personal responsibility in a time like this, whether you're joking or not about the losing your whole life savings and whatnot. Um, Taking personal responsibility shows me that you have the potential to make it out of this and to, make the best of the situation. I'm really wishing you the best of luck, but let me know if you're joking or not about the life savings thing, because I'm about to fucking light somebody up, and I don't want to be just really just in a open wound. I'm not going to be the guy right now to pour salt on that one. So it is what it is. These two positions, two in a row, two in a row from 130 and then 158. So this was about 60 points. This one was about 25 points. Slightly larger position size on the second one. To be honest, I put the same exact position size on my CFD account. Oh, fuck, I got. Um, fuck, dude, I keep forgetting I'm on YouTube. You know what? Monday stream is going to be members only. How about that? Sunday market outlook and Monday stream are going to be members only because I'm tired of censoring my speech and this is getting ridiculous and I'm funny as fuck. So we're doing it members only on Sunday and Monday. And then if that's funny as hell to me, then we're probably just going to keep doing that. Eating rice and egg for the next 2 weeks. Brother, it was Maldives or McDonald's on this trade. There's no in between. Maldives or McDonald's. I got the application here ready. I've been fucking practicing for this. I've flipped the fuck out of a burger, brother. All right. We had one shot. No, all jokes aside, that's really how I invest in crypto. And people are going to think I'm an absolute nut job. Clearly, there's a method to the madness. But the way I invest in cryptos is I'm putting $1,000 into 15 different coins, $1,000 each into each name. And I don't know which one's going to pop off. So it's either going to go to zero, which I've fully accepted. So that's McDonald's, or Maldives. It's going to go 50x or 100x. And that $1,000 becomes 100 grand. Maldives. So you guys get what I'm saying? It's Maldives or McDonald's when it comes to that investing side. When it comes to trading, please be responsible and trade responsibly. I'm not here trying to encourage anyone to be reckless or do anything detrimental to their account. Another big SAT word for you. You're welcome. Okay, we got an expansive vocabulary, learning fundamentals. Did we lose a couple trades? Guys, what do I look like? Fucking Iron Man? This thing gonna be perfect. Do I look like Captain America? Ain't no 100%. No. I'm reading these comments right here, kind of responding as I go. They say one man usually needs to sacrifice in position to save the squad. Yo, fuck you, Josh. What the fuck, bro? This dude's calling me cannon fodder right now. There's that collateral damage, Roy. You have to stand in front. You have to stand in front of the arrows so that we can move out of position. Nah, Josh. That's strike 2.5. That's strike 2 3/4. I'm really just agitated right now, just watching this thing fly. But it's okay because I did this to myself, and I have to lay in the bed I made, or whatever the fuck that saying is. No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It says I'll go bench myself real quick. As good call, brother. Good call on the sixth man. He said, where's Bianca at? Call on the sixth man right now, or the sixth woman. So James, Frenchie. Oh, Frenchie's in here. Frenchie, sub in, sub in. We're good. Oh, it's all fun and games. Said guys who blame the news. Who blamed the news? Wait to trade till news came out next time, fellas. Oh my God, this guy, we got fucking. This is the guy. This is the guy that stands on the sideline. You guys ever seen Henry Cejudo break down fights? All my UFC fans, Henry Cejudo, he'd be like, "Oh, so what you want to do is you don't want to get punched in the face, right? So like when you're in front of him, don't get punched in the face." Like, oh, fucking Mensa level IQ on this guy. Thank you, brother. He said, "Oh, what you want to do is not lose the trade." Oh, fucking no! Give him a Nobel Prize, dude. This guy's cracked the code for trading. Why didn't I think of that? Don't lose money. Fucking hell! God, I wish I had thought of that one. Where was I? I've been sitting here doing it wrong the whole time. Secure Funds LLC. Secure Funds LLC sounds a lot like one of those scams where they try to fund your business. You get what I'm saying? The secure business lending had a 39% interest rate. Come on. Said UFC rocks. Said that's a nice cheat code in investing. Brother, if anyone caught that $1,000 and 15 different names for crypto, you are going to be unbelievably rich going into next year, and you owe me a car. Okay? You don't owe me the dinner or the bottle, any of that dumb shit. I'm telling you, if you do that 15K strategy, you owe me a car. Because you will have many, many car monies. And so I need my cut. I need my cut. Please keep the outlook, Roy. You thought. The fuck is you talking about? No, don't exclude the YouTube community. David, you're looking at this wrong, my brother. First off, Viva Mexico, before I say anything. But second off, you're looking at this wrong. Okay? I'm not excluding the YouTube community. I'm making it exclusive to the VIP members. You understand what I'm saying? There's a difference. One of them is deliberately trying to spite the YouTube community, which I would never do because you guys actually laugh at my jokes and I'm fucking hilarious. And the VIP community sometimes, it's time to get to business, right? But the VIP community, they deserve that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier for me to just be myself and for us to go through real solid info because everyone here has taken the class. There's nothing to hold back. Real education on those streams. So you're thinking about it wrong, man. I'm not out here trying to exclude the YouTube community. That's crazy. I would never do that to my own people. Come on. Horrendous. Much like this trade. He said, fucking Henry. Bro, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Juan. He'd be like, so like, you really, like, when they're in front of you, you want to, like, throw a punch? I'm like, yo, the smarts on this guy. If I could borrow a couple IQ points from him, maybe I'd have won these past two trades this morning. Right? If I was that smart, maybe I'd have fucking, right? How the hell you win an Olympic gold medal? And it just, no wonder, right? It's no wonder. Okay. I use Okta, trailing stop, could have saved this and that. What are we talking about? I've arrived to the stream late, Roy. Could have made the same mistake. Current entry at 135. At this point, y'all, just I'm off this. All right. I didn't take that third trade. I'm off. Should I take it now? Abdi Khalik. What do y'all think? Should he take this trade? It's not looking too hot. You see a guy with his arm blown off walk into the ER, be like, yo, this guy gonna be okay? Well, define okay. Define take the trade right now. All right, but in all seriousness, no. Do not take the trade. Abdi Khalik. Mahad. Okay. That's not financial advice. That's just friend. That's just me as a friend. Okay. That's not even financial advice. That's your boy telling you this. All right, let's talk about some updates real quick on the economy and some other things while this trade is playing out. That is not the best sign, not the most encouraging thing to see. All right, what is happening with the DXY? Because clearly, if gold is pushing to the upside, the DXY must have had a bit of a rejection and a higher low. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Magnets don't lie on gold. UJ still pushing to the upside despite that DXY sort of correction. So this thing, UJ still pushing to the upside. Gold should be coming down for a retracement right about now. Okay, we hit that first tape. We probably come all the way back down to 23, maybe even a bit lower before we continue up. The yen index is in this wedge, but very low volume, very low controlled volume. They did some central banking operations to try to save their currency last week. We saw a major recovery. Started having some of the folks that I talked to on the fundamental side talk about the return of the yen, the return of the yen. Oh, my ass. the return of the yen. But the quality of the yen's currency is like the quality of those two trades I took earlier. Not good. Yeah, I'm a little bit bitter. You guys can just just let me work myself through it. All right. This is how I mentally work through the losing trade. Low volume compared to that central bank intervention that we saw. So now just kind of a sustained move to the downside. But whenever you see a aggressive push bullish, and then you start seeing a wedging formation, typically the wedge is leading to another move to the upside. So it's just like a wedge correction, a flag, and then a push to the upside. Okay. Push, flag, push, flag, push, flag. And so there's a chance that the JPY does start to move back to the upside here temporarily. But as you guys know, I'm bearish on the yen for the next 5 years. Okay. I believe that we have a lot more room to the downside. This central bank intervention, like we got to see, it's like giving somebody a dose of antibiotics. Okay. They gave the dose. Everyone's saying it's going to cure the thing. I don't believe it's going to cure shit. Okay. But we still have to see. What if they're right? What if the antibiotics do solve the whole problem? So that's kind of in the phase that we're in right now. We do need to see the break of these lows or not. But I think that the yen is monopoly money and will continue to drop for a long time, which means we can buy UJ and Euro JPY for a very, very long time. Okay. Let's do a quick update on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, this chart has been probably my most accurate. Well, no, I've had a lot of accurate calls this year. This has been my most accurate sort of on the cuff I don't want to say guess, but I really drew this thing out and I try to map out every step, which was the push down to 60,000 at the halving, the relief bounce after the halving, which we got the push down, check. We got the relief bounce after the halving, check. We got the induction sort of break under that zone, which is right here, check. Okay. We had the retracement back inside the zone, check. So this is just getting crazier and crazier. And the next move would just be the bearish continuation to the downside like this. So if we start getting that, we have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 moves correct in this sequence. And I love this. I'm not even trading Bitcoin. I'm just waiting for this thing to dip down, using Bitcoin as a proxy for the crypto industry. Okay. And then when Bitcoin crashes, I know altcoins are going to be in the dirt. That's my sign to start buying all the altcoins. Y'all get me? This is very straightforward stuff. I said $1,000 in each name. If half of them go to zero and the other half they do 3x or 4x opportunities, you're rich. Just throwing that out there, not financial advice. Please consult a licensed financial professional. This is just general market information and knowledge. I'm just a guy. Okay. NASDAQ, bears. This is just disgusting behavior. When I said that they will take all the money made in the bull run, if you've been making money on the buy side all week and you're trying to trade the model here and you're putting stops where you think they should be, this thing is getting aggressive. Like that's why I'm stopping after 2 trades. This is where I can walk away and keep my marbles. Okay? If I take one more loss, then I'm putting myself in a hole that I do have to dig myself out of later. And that's just not something I want to do. Members, we did talk about ways to protect your account on the downside and the upside. Put it in the chat if you guys know the trick or the sort of like, you know what I'm talking about? That little trick that I said about when you're in profits, what to do with your account, and then when you take a loss, what to do with your risk. Let me know if you guys remember what I said and put it in the Zoom chat here. Don't unmute yourself just for the where we are on you. We have company. We're on YouTube. Hey Roy, off topic. Is Enigma FX still working? No, no. We stopped working on the signal side for really, to be completely honest, number one, doing the app was a horrible idea. We could have just kept doing signals the way we were doing. The signals were absolutely crushing it. We thought the app would make things easier, and it literally ruined our lives because we were putting so much money into the app that we just didn't have. We were funding the app development from our own trading money, me and O, and at some point it just stopped being worthwhile. And also the crowd of folks that are getting into signals never really was our crowd, right? It's the folks that are just sort of no self-accountability, always complaining. Expectations are all over the place, inconsistent expectations. Some folks want to win, some folks just want activity. We stopped Enigma a long time ago just to focus on working one-on-one and face-to-face with traders. Like the master class is a small sort of there's small groups that they're split into, and we're able to really have that Q&A and interactive experience. That's how we're producing so many successful traders right now. And I just want to do what produces the most successful traders. Clearly, that's the masterclass, and then potentially some, additional coaching or VIP membership after. But I think the folks that do the masterclass and get the 30-day VIP, they get the education, the demonstration, the simulation, and then they also get at the very end the self-sustainability to do it themselves. E-Day, I think I'm saying your name right. 100%, that's what it is. Mike, 100% too. It should be a small loss, small win, or big win. Those are the only three outcomes. But what Ade just said is an actual tactical strategy that you can use for every losing trade. If after every losing trade you did that right there, you would never ever blow the account. Right? It doesn't require any discipline. You can continue to trade. You can take 20 trades that day. It's like a secret to eating whatever you want and still losing weight. But you have to be damn near like religious about following that rule. And if you do that, secret cheat code. Do the math real quick. If you're risking $1,000 on a trade and you lost, and then you did that on the next trade, and then you lost that one, and then on the next trade, if you did that 10 times, would you blow the account? The answer is no. Y'all like really, really do that math if you haven't already. This has been changing my life. Same with the upside to protect your profits on the upside. Okay. Y'all have any more questions? I'm getting ready to hop off here. I think I've done enough. I think I've done enough today. If this trade ends up booming back to the upside, then beautiful. Good for us. 88.6 on Bitcoin is crazy. It's crazy. I wick to wick on pairs that aren't NAS, but you could body to wick it too, right? But I prefer to go wick to wick here. We got Bitcoin 1 hour. However, one, two, three. Except here, we're going to see. All right. We got that for Bitcoin. We already know. Oh my God. Oh, that was the NQ chart. We said this on the masterclass yesterday. It's always the ugliest candle that you want to enter at. It's always the one that looks the least attractive. Okay. If I was to have taken this trade, it would have been right at the break back above that support. It would have been the break back above the Asia lows. But I'm not, look, I'm off this. I'm not even going to keep giving different scenarios here. God. Let's watch this in real time. Let's see what we missed. This is actually pretty cool, the 10-minute delay, because we actually get a 10-minute sort of like back testing to review. This son of a bitch. I get it now. Nah, it just don't make no sense. Like it makes sense, but you really gotta fucking, you guys know Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four. You know how he fucking you gotta do a Mr. Fantastic stretch to make this one work. This is mental gymnastics you gotta do to make this one work. Hell no. This The entry on the way back in is the only one that makes sense because at least you have a market confirmation. At least you've seen buyers take back control here. Man, hey, this is pretty cool to have that live back testing. See what the lesson was right away. Good enough. All right. Thanks for everything you do, Roy. Undisputed financial page right here. Much love. Kip Fitness. I appreciate that for sure. You better not be kipping on your fucking pull-ups though. All right. That's cheating. Just the way it goes. C Force is cheat code. You already know the deal. Love to see it. Yo, those who took the masterclass, can I get a 1 out of 10 in the YouTube comment section? If you guys took the masterclass, give a 1 out of 10 on your sort of like your feedback, the most recent one, the May masterclass. And obviously, this isn't planned. So if everybody says it sucks, I really just shot myself in the foot. But again, deserve that. All right. If everybody's giving off bad reviews, but I got a pretty good feeling everyone's going to have some good reviews here. So if you guys did take that class, the May class, put a 1 out of 10, 10 being incredible class. You learned a lot, life changing. 0, useless. Don't take the class. All right. Mike says 10. Mike, it looks AB Mike is already in here. By the way, bro, you kind of caught me off guard with your accent the other day. Not gonna hold you. You said it was your rap name. You kind of caught me off guard. I'm not talking about you, Pineda. I'm talking about AB Mike. But he was asking like all these great questions, all this. I've been interacting with him on the stream. He said it's his rap name. So I kind of had this like assumption about what's going on. Buddy unmuted. I was like, hold on, you're from where? All right, Alfonso, Chris, Roy Chung, Roy, only room for one of us in here, brother. I told you. So we're gonna have to settle this amicably. JLP says 10. Felix says 10. Alfonso 100. Oh my God. Chris says 1,000 out of 10. Lord have mercy. Yeah, this would have been the trade. Break back above. This is model 2, by the way. Here's the Asia low. Here's the box of Asia. We had phase 2 was up and then down. Model 2 got caught up in the whole nonsense. Or this hoe's about to break down and I'm just philosophizing. See, that's another big word, philosophizing. Said a good rejection, a new high-low rejection could be, for real, to be honest, each of these zones should have just got scalped. Just should have just got quick scalped at every single zone, trade protected, and then just kept it moving. That would have been the best way to play this today. But either way, y'all, I'm off for the day. I'll keep you guys posted on how these trades go. If you guys want to keep updated, I do post before and afters on in the public chat here, which is just after the live streams. If you guys just want to keep up with how the trade went, I'll be posting them in the public chat here. Okay, on Discord. You guys can find our Discord channel in the link below in the description, I think. If it's not there, then we'll figure that one out. Said I'm blaming the team. Okay. Happy and safe trading, y'all. Good luck. Take it easy. Peace. So many midstream oil and gas companies breaking 5-year bases. Midstream oil and gas companies breaking 5-year bases. But what the fuck are you talking about? Was that English? Can I get a translator? They won't understand how it changed my trading until they take the class. That's usually how it goes, brother. From the outside looking in, you're like, bro, is this dude supply and demand trading? Is he just taking trades at random levels? Yeah, it all fucking seems random. And also, people think David Copperfield does magic because in your head, like, there's no conceivable way that someone would show up 4 days early to this restaurant and plant a bunch of cards everywhere and do this whole shit. There's no humanly way possible that this dude would do it, so it has to be magic. And that's how the strategy is. There's no conceivable way that we spent so much time that we were actually able to re-simplify trading. It's like it just has to be like a stupid, simple strategy. You guys get what I'm talking about? People thought David Blaine was really out here fucking doing magic. I used to watch that shit, the Street Magic series up and down. He said, oh, he's a CMT, but okay. Brother, you want a fucking birthday cake? You guys are still using, what is it called? The DeMark indicator system? Don't ever come on here trying to talk about your CMT, brother. You should get your refund on those credits. You should give the CMT their fucking badge back, and then you should get that DeMark system out of your head and get onto a more simplified version of trading. EMLP. But however, I'm also not trying to be disrespectful, but I am talking about the Chartered Market Technicians Association. So let me be completely real, not to you, stay humbled, because I'm reading that kind of as a note to self. All right, I'm trying to humble myself, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with midstream oil and gas companies breaking 5-year bases. Unless you're talking about breaking 5 DeMark indicators. If you guys don't know what a DeMark indicator is, good. All right, these guys swear up and down it's the most accurate thing. They got 75 different contingency plans. They have what is it called? Monte Carlo simulations running on 15 different scenarios. And we're here talking about trade as at the low of Asia, right? It's like that. Lose a couple tester entries. Next week I will come back better than ever, and I will make the money back. He said, "You sound special, unbelievably special. 50,000 CMTs out there, only one of me. I'd say it's pretty unique. Unsubscribed, good riddance." All right, I'm sorry. That's it. That's the last one. Okay, that's the last one. Also, CMTs have thin skin. That's the last. That's my last one. That's why there's a difference between a technician and a trader. You guys know the difference? Somebody in the chat tell me what's the difference between a technical analyst, a technician, and a trader. Who knows the difference? I'm going to pause here because if I just continue to rip through it, I'm going to say something very disrespectful. But what's the difference between a technician and a trader? Okay, Denroy says 1,000 out of 10. I speak Spanglish says 10 out of 10. Bella Rose says 10 out of 10. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm glad you guys got something out of the class for real. He said, keep going. Okay, I'll tell you the difference. A trader's got balls, cojones, dragging through the streets. Why? Because at traditional funds, you have an analyst that's finding market opportunities, and then you have a trader that can put balls to the wall, money at work, take risk, take losses, and then be a performer and not allow the previous losses to impact your future trading and to stay in that level-headed state of mind while keeping multiple opportunities in mind, managing risk, keeping your emotions in check, etc. Traders are either psychopaths or we have had to go through an extremely uncomfortable process of self-development. As a technical analyst, I was a great technical analyst within 2 months of starting to trade. I didn't become a good trader until 2 years in. That's the difference. Says the guy that doesn't understand what breaking out of a 5-year base. Well, first off, you spelled breaking wrong, so don't ever disrespect me again with that spelling. All right? Take me to school, but how about you go to school? But I've spent 75 hours getting that credits for the CMT certification. What the fuck does a CMT do? All right, fuck. It's like, no. He said, bro, I will take anybody off the street and teach them how to be an analyst faster than a CMT class will take somebody who's a trained financial professional and teach them about markets. I went to bro, I used to go to the CMT seminars all the time. A trader is successful, a technician is playing and messing around with charts like me. Well, no, they both want to be successful, and not all traders are successful. A lot of traders fucking suck. Let's just keep this real. Okay, today I was a shit trader. Great analyst, shit trader. No, shit analyst too. I would actually give myself a little bit of credit as a trader for not allowing the losses to get to me, taking that second trade regardless, and then even now justifying, rationalizing, whatever you want to call it, but at least going back and back testing the trade to realize where the flaws were. So at least both of those, I'm going to give myself a little bit of credit for. Walking away after 2 losses, I do give myself credit for as the trader. As an analyst today, complete shit. Just completely early entries and just not good. He said, stop lying. Stop lying about what? About what specifically? Says this guy that doesn't understand. No, I wasn't lying. You definitely spelled the word breaking wrong. A trader is successful, but it said, stop lying. Why don't you ask your girl? You know I'm not lying. All right? Don't make me get. I'm trying to keep it PG. Technician is not taking the risk. Exactly. Only the trader can trade. Money in the game. Exactly. Skin in the game. A trader has skin in the game. Ide, I'm not gonna roast him like that. He's a text. They just talk. Well, they do shit. They're always on the charts, finding the next, just charting, but not making a single dime. Technicians are usually good teachers. Even that's not true. Like, brother, like teaching is its own skill set. It's being able to understand what you're involved in and then re-explain it. So I'll give you the Henry Cejudo example in UFC. Buddy sucks. Okay. But then I watch Demetrius Johnson. He's got his own channel. Him and what's his name? Who's the dude that fights with karate? Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I watch their breakdowns because they're a great fighter. They're one of the best that ever do it, and they can understand and re-explain what they're doing. Not everybody can do that, right? Try to ask fucking who's one of these guys? Try to ask Vanderlei Silva why he beat Rampage Jackson. He's gonna be, I wanted to hurt him. Like, okay, bro, fuck. You got it. This boy ain't explaining shit to me. But you also have a lot of great coaches that have never fought. And so you kind of have to understand who you are as a person, where that lands. Risk to reward, look into it and don't put in more than you can afford to lose. Okay, wait, what are the pros and cons to trade Forex markets? Are you talking about the pros and cons to trading in general or to trading Forex versus, let's say, another market, Jonathan? Just to clarify your question. What happened to sell in May and go away? Who the fuck said sell in May and go away? I was looking for sells in March, but I'm bullish. Who said sell in May? CMTs don't make money. What are you, new? But it's still spelled new wrong. This is getting to my head. How the fuck did you pass the CMT exam? You're trading on a 5 minute chart. We're catching the meat. We're catching the meat of a trend. Brother, you're 5 DeMark indicators behind. All right. Once your chart looks like damn near, what did Peter Tuchman say? God, he's fucking hilarious. He said, once your charts look like air traffic control on 9/11, okay, that yeah, you guys will probably find something somewhere where it rejected something, catching the big side of a trend. Brother, 95% of traders are directionally correct. I saw this broker data. It was like before a news event. 70% of the traders loaded up on that platform were directionally correct, but they were just early. No, I'm comparing MMA to trading, to traders, analysts. Like a chartered market technician is like Stephen A. Smith. Okay. Yeah, he's probably right, but I like to see him do it. Okay, he can't. He can't jump that high. So it's the difference. Said IML said sell in May. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably been a fucked up month for IML. This is the beginning. This is May 1st. That's the bottom of the market, if I'm being honest. That was the absolute bottom of the market. Probably couldn't get more bottom than that. It was literally the lowest possible wick on God's green earth. The second that it hit May 1st, it was literally the absolute low of the market. X marks the spot. Lord have mercy. What a horrible call that was. Now, could this thing retrace back in? I mean, yeah, everything can retrace. If you've been selling this entire time, uh, sheesh. That's all I'm gonna say. Just sheesh. All right. I do expect sellers to continue to take over. So don't keep trying to catch the falling knife. Sellers will take over for today. Let them have it. We'll come back next week. So that analogy is crazy. Which one? The MMA or what? Oh yeah, I mean Stephen A. Smith, like a technician knows, like he's an analyst. He knows exactly what he's looking at, but I'd like to see him do it. Show me one chart of a CMTs that looks like air traffic control with lines everywhere. Are you a FinTwit? But I've worked with CMTs when I worked at Bank of America and when I worked at Merrill Lynch. Now, clearly they're not a HFT fund. Like they're not a if you're working at Citadel, you probably have I probably would have a different experience of a CMT in that environment. But I'm talking about CMTs that are just traditional CMTs for these banks. Yeah, no. They're not the ones really putting money at risk. And there are some that make money, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to like let's say the returns of an average retail trader who trades a consistent, simple system versus a CMT, I'd put up anybody in the chart at his group, anybody, any single person against 99.9% of CMTs. Okay. If we're talking same position sizes, same account size, you're trading either your own capital or managed capital. I'd put anybody in the Chart Addict VIP group against 99.9% of CMTs when it comes to putting money at risk and trading. It's a known saying among traders. They say sell in May and go away. But if you're using innuendos and shit to gauge your market directions, then you might as well just get a CMT license. Oh, so fucking, that was too easy. Oh shit. I really didn't want to do that. That one just fucking that one just happened. Yeah, bro. Oh god. Yeah, don't use cliches and shit to gauge market direction, man. Okay, definitely stick to a clearly defined systematic approach. And if the market is still printing higher lows and higher highs, then definitionally it's still bullish. And so until it violates the definition of a bullish trend, buy the trend. NASDAQ Nomad said, nah, not me. What are you talking about? Speaking of, I recently found it interesting that with Chase Bank, they don't allow anyone to buy crypto run by JP Morgan. What? A Chase Bank. Chase Bank. You mean like they won't let you buy crypto with your debit card or what? And of course they won't. Like no one wants to take a risk. Only the small guys can afford to take the risk and they don't have a choice. Because if you want to compete with JP Morgan, you got to get into crypto. JP Morgan is so damn big that they actually don't need to involve themselves in a speculative new sector in order to have, commercial success. They have the most amount of consumer accounts out of anybody else. Look, stay humble. Did I at least earn your subscribe back just through the banter and back and forth? Did that last joke about using just using historical cliches to gauge market direction, you might as well get a CMT license. Did that at least make you laugh a little bit? Jamie Dimon does not hate crypto. They say they hate crypto in the front end, and then they buy crypto and they submit 25 requests for ETFs in the back end. But he does try purposefully to shit on crypto whenever he gets a chance for no reason. But stay humble. Did I at least get your subscribe back? Tell me that last CMT joke wasn't funny as fuck. VIP group, do you guys think that he should subscribe again? I thought that was hilarious. Look, I got a Series 6, Series 66, Series 7. I have an SIE license. I got my life health and annuity licenses. I know how much work it is to get a CMT, bro. All right. I'm not trying to shit on all the hard work you put in. But let's just be real. Like I would put the average retail investor that's successful in one of these groups against most Series 7s. That's just a fact. And I had one and I practiced. You get what I'm saying? It's just an objective fact. He said he subscribed back. Hallelujah. That's what I'm talking about. We all come back full circle, and now we're friends again. And now the trade's bussing. So now the universe is just right. Guys, put a number in the chat. Put something in the chat. If this was just a wholesome experience all the way around, might have lost a few trades. It's a Friday. We manage risk for a reason. But now we have this full coming home moment with this CMT trader. And now I feel like, everything's back at peace. But you did call me special. So I'm going to target that. You think I'm this gifted, young, handsome, successful, and there's not a little bit of there's not a few screws loose? Are you out of your mind? Let's put this thing together. Oh, Roy's just the most technically skilled guy I've ever seen in my life. Young, handsome, successful. Oh, he's also incredibly athletic. Look at him. He's out here kickboxing and doing all this stuff. How is that even possible? Obviously, a few screws loose. Obviously, but in a good way. It's a full circle moment for real. God, this is what we live for. It's a circle of life. Cue the music, right? I'm not gonna sing the intro to Lion King, right? Almost did. Not gonna do it. Not gonna give you guys that clip, right? Happens. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Happy and safe trading. Please don't give back any of the profits that you've made if you're in profits today. If you took a loss today or this week, don't dig yourself a deeper hole that you're going to have to dig yourself out of next week. All right. Kendrick Lamar is definitely up on the scoreboard. RIP to Drake. We're calling him P Drizzy now. Okay, it's no Drizzy. We've retired no Diddy because I'm not hanging out with anybody that's into those activities. All right. But the Drake activities is no Drizzy right now. Clearly Kendrick is up. It's his best channel on YouTube, but he had no fucking clue. Kendrick's clearly up because he said, and Baca got that weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy? No, certified pedophiles. And I lost my fucking mind. And he got a new fan from that. I thought that was a brilliant line. Can we just acknowledge that? So they're calling him BBL Drizzy. Fam, there's people in schools like I had a buddy of mine. He's a school counselor. Somebody on our squad was in one of these 11th grade classes, right? Clearly, everyone's hip to the beef in the 11th grade class. He put up a vote on the board. It was like fucking 20 votes for Kendrick, no one for. They're singing BBL Drizzy in the hallways, is what I'm hearing. This is ending off on P Drizzy is nuts. This channel is wild. Bro, did he not say Ibaka got that weird case? Why is he around? Certified lover boy, no certified pedophiles? Did he not say that? C4, am I making that up? Or did Kendrick make that up? On me, clearly, right? I was fucking with Drake. Drake got a couple good songs. Shout out to Quentin Miller, wrote some great verses. Some of my favorite verses were verses that Drake had performed. Right? All you self promoters are janky. We established like the Yankees this whole fucking game thankless bars. But we're not gonna sit here and talk about the Drake you like kids. What? This needs to be addressed. Let me get on this real quick. Because at this point, guys, the trading stream is done. We're just here shooting the shit at this point, just hanging out. But fucking Kendrick was like, dog, you're a horrible father. You're a deadbeat. You're a fucking pedophile. Oh, yeah, you like kids. Well, Baca got that weird kid. You like kids. The weekend's gay. Cash and EXO and the whole thing. He's spending the weekend's money and he's stealing money from you. You got rats in you got moles in your whole shit. They just Kendrick was calling him all types of shit. And Drake goes, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't have a fucking daughter. I don't have a fucking. I'm sitting here trying to put this together. I said, Drake, being a father is not a fucking bad thing. What about the kids? That's what I'm not understanding. They're like, oh God, Drake has a daughter. But who gives a fuck? You guys think being a father is a negative thing? You can have that one, Drake. He's like, yeah, you're a pedophile and you have a daughter. He's like, I don't have a daughter. I'm over here in my room, like, wait. What about the other? What about the other thing? We're not just gonna, we're not just gonna, just glide past that. He said 616 was the best one. No, I think that mustard beat is stupid crazy. It was like da 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 da. But as soon as that shit went on, I was like, okay, all right, because Kendrick is just out here is running circles around Drake right now. He said, oh, I'm gonna do this fucking lyrical shit. I'm gonna do this lyrical shit with you. Let's get into the trenches on this lyrical stuff. Drake is like, oh, all right. He's doing innuendos and shit, all this subtle talk. All right, we're getting out of the club. These club bops are not gonna save you, Drake. So Drake puts on his MC hat on, puts that soft ass beat. And then next thing you know, Kendrick drops that fucking banger of a century. DJ must tan, tan, tan. He said, yeah, we're going to the fucking clubs. Number one. Right? Drake is out here trying to be all conscious rap and shit. Goddamn called Common and Most Def and shit for this one. But if you don't fucking put MF Doom off the phone, boy, get in the fucking phone booth right now, right? Like this is crazy. He's out here. He's calling goddamn all types of God. He's a Black Thought. He's calling all these people. I'm like, no, 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 no. You got to assemble the Avengers, but you got to call 50 Cent and you got to get your fucking head right, Drake, because this is not working. You got to take. Bro, he's calling Talib Kweli and shit is what it sounds like from that other rap. Using an AI version of Tupac. Are you out of your fucking mind? People, what are we doing here? Just doing that should disqualify Drake from the whole thing. He said, I have no clue what you guys are talking about. I think that's a good thing. Chris, it is. All right. There's a very few hobbies I have. I would say music is one, and fight sports is another one. Okay. And I'm not really sticking around for all the drops and the latest songs and all this stuff. But if there's controversy somewhere and there's like a battle, there's a head to head, who's best, fucking putting them on the table and let's see who's best. And let's see who's really the top spot. I'm paying attention. I love competition. I love champions, and I love champions performing. I don't give a fuck about soccer. I watched two Inter Miami games because fucking Messi is playing. Because I watch excellence at its finest. If you're the best of the best of what you do, I'm paying attention. I don't give a fuck. Right? They called Kendrick Kenny Angelo. Oh shit. Stop, bro. Don't do that. Don't I can't even laugh at that joke. I'm getting clipped right now. You can't do that. Kenny Angelo's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. But he also got what's coming to him because Drake was calling him, you know, the reason that Kendrick dropped that whole thing at the end where he said, "You're not a colleague, you're a colonizer." Did a whole thing about Atlanta. It's because Drake told him that every time you rap, you sound like you're trying to free the slaves. Like he really hit, kind of hit Kendrick with that one. But BBL Drizzy, bro, how you gonna get over that one? Oh, they're calling him freaky. They said Baca got that weird case. Bro, you can't even walk out. He said you better walk around like Daft Punk. That's when I lost my fucking mind. But you better walk around like Daft Punk is a crazy line. What's interesting to me is aside from the kid allegations is how who you received information from as a clown, then proceeds to say we fed you the information. Well, both of those things could be true, right? Like if I think like an ASAP Rocky or somebody is untrustworthy. If I'm Drake and I think ASAP is untrustworthy and I think that he's a clown, I'm gonna feed, but ASAP Rocky's still around and shit because he's a clout chaser. I'm gonna feed Rocky some bullshit information or feed one of these girls that we were mutually banging some information. And then Rocky will go and feed it to fucking Kenny Beats, right? Right? He'll go feed it to Kendrick, and then all of a sudden Kendrick has got that spot. Look, at the end of the day, y'all, this is not the Kendrick channel, but he's definitely up on the scoreboards. That's for real. I'll catch you guys later. Happy and safe trading. Keep crushing it. Peace.